Hi everyone, this is Corey here. This is the next episode of my Let's Make a Game. Sorry for the late start. I had some important stuff in the morning, but I could not move. So this will be probably a shorter one, but I want to show what I'm working on Venusville. If you're not familiar with me and the project yet, I'm a game developer, software developer. I worked as a software and web developer for the last 17 years with the largest companies here in the UK. Worked in complex, large softwares, and last year I released my first game, Multiplication Mayhem, on Steam, and I'm working on my second game, Venusville, which is a city builder in the atmosphere of Venus. And and recently I got a publisher as well on board. So today I will work on this sidebar, and on this sidebar I already started to create all the icons. I just want to make sure all the highlighting and things will work. So let me just show what I mean by that. Not all the functionality is there yet, but that's why we work on it. So normally,
Hello,
yeah, I have to turn that off.
Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus.
So
I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper.
with these buttons, I can select this different aspects and display them on over the city. Okay, it should actually disappear when we go closer. I will fix that in a second. But the whole thing is at the moment work in progress. This overlay completely, I rewritten it so it can accommodate more than just the stress levels, and also can do other stuff like power and balance and so on. So how you see when I build that, yes, so the solar panel is built. So if now I go for power, then I should, okay, that's a bit too big, but it shows it takes in, it's produce power there. And then when another building which is uses power, then it shows it as negative. These are the 0 points actually. I will do that differently, but it shows it uses some power. Also, there is buoyancy, which shows which what is heavy, which is in red, and then green is gives you lift. And also, I don't really have the oxygen level yet. If anything need repair, I'm not sure I'm actually generating that one at the moment. And then there is the regular balance one, which is showing the stress level of the platform. It's not really want to work at the moment, but that's the main concept. So what I want to make sure now, when I click on a button, then it's highlighted it. I created all the icons now, and I know which one is active, and I can switch between them. It's interesting the balance don't want to work at the moment. Oh yeah, I think it works now. I noticed that the balance only works after I built something, so I have to maybe look on the code of that today. Okay, let's get to it, and then I can go back to that problem which is not updating on time. Okay, so this is the city level bar, and these are the elements. So first I started to add in these active buttons, and also I want to make a set for on hover, which I think I can. Yes. So balance button hover, and then non-balance damage button. I have 5 of them. Yeah. I will type these up just a moment, and then I have the power. And then buoyancy. I hope I spelled that right. Let me know in the comments. Oxygen. Okay, so I have all of them. They're actually here, all the buttons. And now let's add them. So if I do the, where are the classes? Somewhere in the top, I think. Yeah, here. So yeah, I add active on this one. Of course, nothing happens at the moment because I did not set that up. But that's the balance button, and balance and structural stress actually. So I have the city. Yes, that's the one. Oops, I probably have to change from texture to sprite, but that's how it will look like when it's selected. So let me just come back to this in a second. Okay, and let's change them to from texture to files. If I find them. I have a lot of files in this project, but yeah, here they are. Okay, so these ones to change from, it could stay texture, but I get the transparency and everything correctly, and also the size. Most of the time, if you leave it on texture, then it's makes it even sizes, which is not really something what you want for a sprite, except if it's actually round or square. Okay. So now, if I go to balance active, then I can say I want a sprite, and then I select the right one. Okay, and then let's go for damage button. Let's add active to it. I will dynamically add and remove these actives. And that's the one. That's the power button. And the buoyancy button. Oh, I thought I did not create it. And if I add now the buoyancy, the active, then I have the active version of it. And then oxygen button. Good. And then So all of them have now, and I can toggle them on and off just by adding the right class to it. Okay, let's save that, and then let's then jump into the USS CSS file. The reason is because I found it easier to do this way, to copy stuff over. And then, oh, looks like the damage button was not done properly. That will cause me issues. Okay, I will show you guys how to fix that. So now I have everything. Oh, I probably should. What's going on? I just did Control Z. I want to keep the damage one because I did not do that properly. Okay, so if I go back now, that's fine, but I have to actually open this show in Explorer and then double click it, because I have the feeling one of the button, yes, it's went in directly here, and we don't want that directly attached because then it will not possible to really change it. Okay, so go back here, and then okay, let me see. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. Come on. So I have that one, and then I do this. Active. Okay. Now, if I go back to the editor, this was easier to do there than in the editor. Now I have all of them properly, and that should mean I can hover them and it's become highlighted, and then I can add the active in. I have to create a new script for it. Okay, see, all of them working. So you can choose which one you want to select. It's not resetting properly. Yeah, it's under construction, but the hover works nicely. And now let's do the activate one. So when we click them, I'm sending a message which I have a game loop and system what I wrote previously, so it will send a state which is a scriptable object. So it sends that one through down on the channel. I have different channels to different messages, so I can write a new script which is listen to this channel, and then when I also have to map it. Then when it receives one message, then it's also sends or sets active or disactive the right element. So I have to able to map it and listen to that channel. So let me open a couple of scripts which will help me to do this quick. Okay, and I need to create a new script in the, I guess this is UI. Do I have any subfolder for it? No. Okay, new script. It should be city stud bar highlighter. Okay. And then I will need to grab the UI elements because we will toggle those. I will need to, yes, the namespace will be Venusville, which is the game. As usual, I don't need update function at all. I need to be able to access the query code one. I forgot using okay. The reason is because I'm not in my project. Okay, let's save this for now, and then let's jump into the project. I just opened the file without being in the project, and now I can open these files. Okay, I have that, and I need another two, just so I know what I'm doing there. And then right trigger, and then somewhere where I used actually the yes, query code game loop, the name. It's here. So I need to. By the way, I think I will release this query code game loop system because it's very useful. I'm using it in multiple of my games, and I will make it available. Probably in the Unity Asset Store, and most likely free. So what I need from there. First I need the list. So let's make an extra class of city bar map, which has one string, which is the name of the which is a button name, and then let's have a GL Stat of state. I have to check. State. GL save game loop state, which is state. Okay, and then we have a list of these. Public. Oh yeah, let's make it system serializable. What? AI. Why would you do that? Okay, I don't need either that. I only need one of them. System serializable, bottom name, GL state, and then I want to have one of this as a list. City stud bar map. Okay, let's call it a nice way. So I will write the whole thing down. Okay. And then let me just see. Okay, so I need the channel. Okay. Void unenable. I need a game loop channel. Okay, let's call it game loop channel. And then when it's changed, then we handle click. And then we have to remove it. And type it. Disable. No. Useless AI. Sorry, but that was not really cool. Okay, and then handle click. I don't think this. I don't know what on state changed is actually doing. Okay. It's not a channel. Oh, it is. It is. The channel has the action as well. Okay. GL action, I think it's called. Yeah, okay, I not have it here because that's I didn't open the folder I opened is my game, not the plugin. So the script will be okay. Please, the game loop core base events manager toggle base resources GL action. That's the one. Let me see. Yes, it's expect the GL state. That's what I was thinking. State. So okay, so when a state comes in, I will highlight the right button. But for that first, we have to grab the UI. So I need the root, but I think I also need the document. How I did this other places. Yeah, UI document, and then grab the root, and then grab the elements. Okay. So I need also I need this don't need to be public. And then I need a public, which is the I think that's how is it called. I can check. Trying to keep that it's sane. Yeah. So that's the row. Let's make sure that's correct. Yeah, that was correct. Okay, so we have that. We have to then when we have the right state, I could actually I could dynamically pull it, or pull it once at the beginning and then only update it, which would be easier. So in that case, bar, why it would be, oh, okay, because I called it bar map. It's actually a button, not a bar. Let's call it button actually, because I'm mapping the buttons. Okay, and then, oh yeah, active or remove active. This part is fine. I only have to grab the, if the state is the same as the map state, then active or the read. So that's fine. I just have to get them all. Okay. So let's see. Take all the buttons, carry the button name, and then saves the button down. Actually, that was correct. Finally, it started to work. Okay, so we save them down, and then we are highlighting it active or not active depending on what event was sent. Okay, let's see if there is any error. And then we need to set up, there was no error. So here, let's add, what was the name of this? What's the name of the script I created? It's the hi. I'm highlighter. Okay, let's save that and then let's fix that in the name as well, because I don't like when it's misspelled or something. I'm looking for the code. And scripts, UI, somewhere in the UI I dropped it, and then it's called something highlight. No, okay. So let me check again the name of the file. City stud bar highlighter. And let me see how is that. Yeah, okay. Let me just rename it because I misspelled that. Okay, and if I open it up now, we have the file. Okay, let's add that to the menu. Come on. Okay. So I want to add it to the city level bar. Okay, and now I have to, you will not see it because it's right behind me. Okay, let me just move it up then. I will move this upper. Let me move it the top because it makes sense actually, because this one controls all the. Okay, so the channel is the chart channel, and then the document is that one or itself. It's using the UI document, and then let's add in the mapping. So I have the buttons. Let me open this. So the first button is the stress button, the city stress button. And then the related event is the chart, the stress state or the related states. We will have 5 of these. And then the next one is the damage, and then the power button. Let me do that quicker. So damage, so that will be the damage state. And the next one is the power button. And then the power state. The chart power state. And then the last two is the buoyancy and the oxygen button. Buoyancy and oxygen button. and then the oxygen button. Okay, so this is mapped in, those connected. So now
Hello, Commander.
it works.
Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus.
The only
I'm
thing
your
is
AI
miss. Oh,
assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall we begin?
null exception. Something missing somewhere. On the line 55, but mostly works. 55. That could be meaning the value is wrong. It could not find the object. That means we did not map properly. So let me run it again. We will not see the third element because that's okay. We get the button and button name, or the other way around actually. Okay, let me see which one is missing. One of them is wrong. I may miss. Ah, I just should have looked on it. No, I caused an error. There's no map button, there is just map button. I think it's fine now because I see I didn't write. This is not something what I often will change. So I don't think there is really necessary to put big checks on it. Because very rare when I will add the new okay, so yeah, oxygen works.
Hello, Commander.
All of them work.
Welcome to Venusville, the first floating city in the clouds of Venus. I am your AI assistant, here to help you survive and prosper in this rather cozy inferno. Shall
So
we begin?
if I build some domes and some power structures and power users, yeah, I want to skip the tutorial, please. I have to remove those or just hide them when we are closer, the same way how the rest is hiding. Some reason that bar not affected. And then if I start to build it bigger, then we will see how is it works. Okay, so the another thing is interesting is I'm not sure the machines itself are registering at the moment, so only the structures will marked as using power. Okay, but now we should see, okay, so that's producing power and those are using power because they go negative. the bar is a little bit too big. I will adjust it actually differently. And then buoyancy, so it shows the weight. This one's giving a little bit of lift. Those ones are heavy. I think this will be a very useful one. And then at oxygen we not have, so that will not do anything at the moment. Power switches, and this one is interesting because some reason not reacting right away, but that's another bug. It's only react in a moment when the new building built. But that's another error. Now I see the balance, or it's not causing any stress at the moment because it's not big enough. But if I speed this up, oh yeah, that's already producing. We don't need water. So if I speed it up, and then I build the second one, and let's put some heavy batteries around here. Now I can produce some stress, probably. Still no. I believe so. There are some structural stress have to happen now, but it looks like it's broken. However, the buoyancy map would be showing we went into the cloud layer. Let me turn that off. And then the power working. We only generate power there. And you see it's less and less because we synced in very deep. Okay, so the stress is not, the structural stress not showing up at the moment. Oh, it's showing up now. Okay, it started to show up. But it's even because the pressure, so I don't get the balance stress, I only get the pressure stress at the moment, which is evenly affecting the whole city. And also I will need yeah, for some reason I'm not getting the structural stress properly, only the pressure one. Alright, but I want to see the power. Oops, I'm getting the power and power usage and the balance or buoyancy data from the city. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the data, but that's fine. The point was to create this sidebar today and make that working. Of course, I don't have the repair. I don't have any damaged structures, so that will not show up. at the moment, and oxygen is not at the data, but I have the another 2 or 3 should show data, the buoyancy and the electricity and the balance one. The balance is always there. I was wondering if the balance I should actually hide when I'm not clicked on that one. Probably I will do that. All right. So today it was a short one because I was busy in Monday or Tuesday morning. So the next one definitely I do next Tuesday on the usual time, 11 to 2-ish in UK time, and I also will fit in somewhere one more which is more about asset creation. These asset creations ones will be something like my game loop one or mob generation scripts and things like that. So some assets which can be reusable in your projects, really. All right. Thank you for watching, and then see you next time.